All right, folks, how's it going? Howdy, guys. Good to have you guys alongside. Did I just say howdy, guys? Oh gosh, we're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. Anyways, how's it going, guys? We got a new event here for you guys who are familiar with the channel. Of course, it's going to be some row racing, RSCRA, exclamation mark RSCRA. If you guys are interested, and of course, checking it out. Yep. Okay. Good. I was about to say, did it work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Good. Perfect, and we are waiting on the race to begin here in just a moment. We also have our co-commentator in the booth
race is has begun. So.
Oh, shoot. Thank you. How do I spectate?
Yeah. So.
The spectate menu doesn't appear to be working for me.
Oh, you could just do watch command.
Okay. Watch.
Tricks or something
right
like
there
that.
is running into a wall. Sky is in first place currently as he takes a turn.
So.
And thank you for the 10 bits there. Appreciate that, Raz. As a good... Oh, he is in first place, but coming up behind now is the number 21 car. Let me check my note sheet here.
Rex.
Yeah, that's Rex right behind. Rex, of course, is below the cutoff line, so you're going to want to make sure you watch him very closely, as, of course, if he gets a bad placement here today, he probably will get cut from the rest of the season, right? That's how that works? Just making sure?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, he'll be cut. So basically, for those who don't know, so we're RSCRA, so we're a road NASCAR league, so we're based off of how real life NASCAR works. So the playoffs, so how it works is every 2 races in the playoffs, it's whoever has the least amount of points in those 2 races is eliminated from the playoffs, and we go, I think we start at like 8, and we go all the way down to our championship 4, and then a race will decide who will be the champion for
Also,
Xfinity Series.
The other big storyline coming today, of course, is, obviously there's only the 6 racers, is it? 6 or 7?
Yes, 6.
Okay,
so
6.
It's only the playoffs.
Okay.
Oh,
then,
wait, that's the... As the game link. Uh-oh.
Is it? No, that's the Discord link, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the game. I accidentally posted the game link.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
So the race is going on here. So
we will view Trip here as Trip.
Tricks. Rex.
Tricks, yeah, Tricks. I'm
Tricks.
trying to make sure I get this right. Oh, whoops. So we'll view them as they are in first place. I don't know why it's not working. But they're in first place.
Rex is, he's current, yeah, so, caution is out.
Well, caution flag here. Comp caution here at lap 10, it says already, right?
So it's currently lap 5.
Currently lap 5.
So caution's out currently.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. The caution's out currently. I'm not sure why.
Should it just be
so they'll pace the field up again.
Oh, watch, it's not view. Okay. So, here we are, as he is way ahead of everyone else currently. But there is a comp caution.
Yeah, he's like 11 seconds ahead. Yeah, and he's a really good driver, so.
Yeah, he is doing great so far. Of course, there's also a substitution tonight, and if you want to touch on the substitution a bit for who is our sub.
So currently in the number the number 3, that's the gold and white Trix car. Twix car, not Trix. So that's normally driven by Terry, but today he was not able to make it, so it's driven by Phil Almighty today. So he's also a really good driver, so he'll be subbing for him today. So
that is a big substitution.
Probably
there, of course. Terry, one of the fan favorites in the league, as you said.
Yes.
As both a driver and as a person. So.
Yeah.
Of course, sad to not see him racing here.
Pits are open now.
Pits here. Yep, going to the pits. It's gonna be.
So majority of cars going. I think everybody but Chris in the 53 is going. So pit stops. For those who don't know, fuel. You have to get some fuel and new tires because once you have tire wear, your tires degrade, so it's harder to control your car. So that's how it works. So they're doing their pit stop here.
He is ahead of the game on the pit stop as well. So.
Yes.
Pulling out. Right behind him is going to be, of course, that is Sky, right? Right behind him. Number
And
7?
the
Yes.
7,
Yes,
yes.
that's Sky. So those two have really been the two that you've been watching so far in the race. I think that those two have kind of been the best I've seen so far. Ooh, he's cutting that corner very sharply. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, is he a whole lap behind that number 53 guy?
No. He just stayed out of the pits, so
Ah,
he will inherit the first place spot.
okay. So he's in the first place spot?
Yes.
Okay. But that's obviously might come back to bite him. We'll see how it goes. As oh, they're already past him, so gives you an idea there. Thank you for the 10 bits, like I said earlier, from Raz. Of course, appreciate that. As we have a great race going on here. We're currently on the 6th lap, and this is a very long track. It's around 3 miles long, I heard in real life, the track that's based off of, and it is going to be quite a long race. So make sure you guys tune in, and if you guys have not yet followed the channel, we appreciate if you guys could do so. As you're watching the RSCRA on RSN, !RSCRA for more info on the league in the Discord server.
They are choosing this time. So basically, there's an arrow. So during the restarts, which they're about to do, they go too wide, and you're able to choose if you want the inside lane or the outside lane for turn 1, which is the closest to the apex, closest to the middle of the turn. So we are green here. Back lap 7. Back green.
And thank you for 30 more bits there. Can you explain about this game? I've never seen it before. So it's essentially NASCAR on Roblox. It's a league, or should I call it a league, or how?
Yeah,
would you...
it's a league. Yeah.
Okay, call it a league.
So.
I didn't know, like, because obviously different things have like different names. But so it's a league
Yeah.
for racing, and it's in its first season, I'm pretty sure. And obviously we're in the playoffs here. Do you want to explain kind of how the playoffs work and everything?
So the playoffs, it's the group. I think we started with around 8 cars. So this is the Xfinity Series. So this is the second highest division. So it goes Cup Series and then the Xfinity Series, which is this race. It's also known by D2. And then there's Trucks, which is D3, and then ARCA, which is D4. So the playoffs, so it's, I think if people who have a win in all the past season and all the past races, they were locked into the playoffs. So it's every 2 races, races, one person is eliminated by points. So if you get a win, you get 10 points. Second, 9, third, 8, and it goes all the way down to 10th, which is 1 point. And then if you get fastest lap, that's an extra point, and then the top 3 in qualifying each get points. So it's every 2 races, whoever has the least amount of points, and those playoff drivers are eliminated. So Rex, who is the current leader, he is below the cutoff line, is what it's called, for the person who that's in line to be eliminated. So he has, I don't know how many points he has. He has 2, I think, which is not good.
He's essentially fighting for his life here with this first place finish.
So he has to perform really well.
Yeah. So far doing so with a huge lead. We're going to take a look here at Xander. You can see there the lead that he has. It is humongous right now. It is a pretty big one. Although catching up from behind is appearing to be that number 7 car. It is Sky, of course. Right now Xander here. Oh, a wreck there on the number 53 car. That is, of course, Chris, who just took a bit of a wreck.
So with explaining what that 1 out of 3 means, so that's the warning system. So you get 3 warnings. That was the 53. That was Chris's first warning. So if you get 3 warnings, you get drive-through, which is where you have to drive through pit lane, and you can't pit and stuff. And if you get 6 warnings, it's a black flag, which means you're disqualified from the race. You can't race anymore. So you do not want to get warnings because they can really hurt you,
especially this early on.
In the playoffs.
Still a lot of race left, and you don't want to get these warnings early on, especially. We got a question coming in from the chat from Raz again with another 40 bits. Appreciate that. He says, so since there's only 6 cars in this race, that means it's only the 10th race, or?
No. So since with the 6 cars, these are only the playoff cars. So we have more drivers. But since it's a road course, We didn't want the other drivers to mess with the playoff drivers. So it's only the playoff drivers racing. So normally we'd have around, I think, 10 people racing, but since it's a playoff race, we don't have the playoff drivers, so that's why it's 6. But they went through a full season, yeah, they went through a full season. They've done, I'm not sure how many rounds. I think, or they did around, I think, 15 regular season races, and then the playoffs started. So that's kind of how it is. So and then the playoffs started, and then I think we started with 8 drivers. And now we're down to this 6, and this is an elimination race.
Hey, yo, thank you for the. Oh, real quick, sorry. I just want to say thank you for the follow, Relly. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you for the follow, and this is the RSCRA. If you !RSCRA, if you guys are interested in joining. Hey, you guys are new to Twitch. That's awesome. Good to see you guys, and welcome to the stream. We do appreciate you guys coming through. You're watching the RSCRA on RSN. Great to have you guys alongside. Alongside my partner in the booth here tonight is, of course, Sharky.
Sharky.
I keep almost calling you Ghosty for some reason. I don't know why.
I've never heard that before, so
I don't know why I keep almost doing
56.
Yep. That's what we're covering right now on there. So let's also take a quick look back at our leader here, Trix, who still appears to be in the league here. Verbal warning on number 97. What is a verbal warning, if you care to explain?
So a verbal warning, it's not an official warning, which is the 1 out of 3. So a verbal is like, hey, it's kind of like a ticket. A citation with the police, kind of like a speeding ticket. Where a verbal, it's just like a warning. It's like, don't do that again, or else you'll get a official warning, which is the 1 out of 3.
Okay, cool.
So
as you can see, Trix has expanded that lead even more. He is flying ahead of the competition right now, and that is a huge lead for him. And he might take home the checkered flag here. Wow, this seems pretty fun. I might try it. They're asking if there are public servers for, like, public to play, or is it just for league members?
So we have a game. So we have all of our games are open to the public except for this one, because we're racing on it. But all of our games are open to the public. So if you just search up RSCRA and then the it's under the backspace. The vertical line. Ooh. That's Rex. Ooh. Hit the wall in turn 1.
That is a big one there.
That's not good for him, because that's going to reduce his gap that he had. Hit the wall there. And so Sky in that 7's catching up with him.
Oh, a little warning.
So
I believe that's going to be 97. I saw one of 3 warnings at 97 again there because of...
Yeah. So mainly with the road course, it's mainly cutting the corners and not taking them properly. So and also bad driving. So I forgot what the question was, but so they're all open to the public. You can drive on them and stuff. So yes. So I can put in a game if you want to try driving on it. If you just search up RSCRA in the search bar in Roblox, you probably would be able to find some of the games. They're made by Epic Robloxian 888. So these are the track that we are. So Sky is caught up to Rex at 7.
Absolutely. So yep, Sky. He's messing up. Is that the same turn? Is it the same turn?
Yeah, that's the same turn 1.
Ooh.
There goes the lead for Rex.
Yeah, so
overshooting that turn.
Let's take a look
and then Phil's caught up back up to him.
That's a huge mistake, because especially with him being in last place for that cutoff line, he needs a great performance today, and that is not where he wants to be at.
So that's the second time straight he's bend it off in turn 1. So, and you guys can keep asking questions in the chat.
Absolutely.
Since it's the first stream.
Absolutely.
And I can.
And also the questions, I mean, it keeps us active and keeps us with stuff to do.
Yeah.
25 bits again from Raz, appreciate that. So are there teams or organizations like Roblox, like other Roblox sports game? Oh my god, I can't read.
Yeah.
Or is it like you have to prove yourself to qualify for a division?
So it's mainly with proving yourself to qualify. It's mainly like the time they joined, but also driver skill that they got moved up to. Mainly driver skill. But with the teams, you would be offered to a team. So for example, there are I think 3 teams that are currently racing, which is Team Penske, and for performance racing, known as FPR, and then TRGL, which is the only person on that team is Xander in the 56 and the Chevy. So Team Penske and FPR, they're the main team, and they're on Fords. They're in Fords. So Team Penske, that's really the main one. They're like the biggest one. They're like the best drivers on that team.
Ooh.
So
is there a reason why there's a particular stoppage? Oh shoot! People can join the game from my friends list. I have to fix that.
oh, I think it's server locked. I believe.
I saw it said someone joined, so let me fix that while I'm here. So I do apologize for that. So if you want to comment just for a minute and cover this. Where's my...
Yeah, so I think, are you watching the 21?
Yeah, I'm watching 7 right now.
Okay, so the 21, what just happened with him is that he, even though you can't see, he cut the corner a bit. So he had to do a stop. So he had to come to a full stop and had to start again. So he had everybody, the majority pass him. So he's now in 4th. The competition caution is out now. So pit stops. So competition yellow. This is mainly used to group up the field. So they're going to go under caution.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to pace probably some pit stops. We'll see. Pit stops and just get everyone back up together, which is good for Rex in that 21 car. He desperately needs it after losing, I think, four places in like 5 laps. So he's happy about this. So yes. What happened?
15 laps through. I mean, race is flying by, to say the least, from what I've seen.
What is the pole time? The pole time, lap times around here, which is Watkins Glen, is the track name. It is around 70 seconds, but the pole time was, my internet is dookie.
It'd be like that sometimes.
The pole time was 1 minute, 9 seconds, .279 by Sky in that 7 car.
Mm.
So that was the pole time, and then the least time. Yes, that was the pole time.
Absolutely.
And then the RSCRA, that's RSCRA in chat. That's Bloxer.
Yes, good to see you, Bloxer.
Typing that.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for coming through.
So,
and they're all gonna go into pretty much the pit lane at this point.
Yeah, so majority of people are coming into the pit lane. That's pit speed's around, I think, 60 miles an hour here. So.
What happens if you go faster than that?
I think it's. I think you get sent to the back of the pacing line.
Okay, good.
So, yes, that's the K-Boss thing out. But it's with fuel, with pits. It's you want to get new tires and fuel, because if you have old tires, your car will be harder to control. So yeah. So and then fuel, you don't want to run out of fuel. Mm-hmm. So. This is
really interesting. I've never really covered anything like this before, so I do apologize. My knowledge base is not the greatest, but you're doing a great job, Sharky, and we do appreciate you guys coming through from the RSCRA community. !RSCRA, guys, if you guys want to join the racing league. And of course, if you guys have not yet followed the channel, we appreciate if you guys could do so. It goes a long way to help us out a ton. And also, we're hoping to post a clip from this race or something that's going to be a good clip on the race from TikTok, !TikTok, for our TikTok page.
Yes. So.
Do you mind if you just take 1 minute? If I take 1 minute here, I heard someone screaming something.
Sure, yeah. So they're just pacing right now.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
If you guys have more questions, send them in the chat, and I will have it stream pulled up on my phone, so I will try to answer them. So. Okay, so we are going so we're about to go green here. So they're double file. So we're about to go back green. So we'll have to see. Leader, which is Sky. So it's up to Sky in that blue restart zone. That's where you can start accelerating. So
sorry about that, folks.
We're green. K-Boss is the leader, actually. So
all right,
we're green here.
All right. So what should I put for his username? Just K-Boss.
K-Boss, yeah. Xander taking the lead. He was in last at the pacing line, so now he's in first. He made the jump all the way from 6th to 1st.
Let's
So
take a look here at Xander. Oh, and now Trick's coming back up into first place, it looks like.
yeah. Or I apologize. The 97, that is Peter Lucas in the 97. Peter or K-Boss was not able to make it as well, so it's the same thing as Terry.
That's why I wasn't able to view properly. Okay. As we got a good crowd here of 21 people. That's solid. As you guys are interested in watching RSCRA. Reminder, folks, if you've not yet followed the channel, we appreciate you guys could do so, as we are having a great race here on the channel here of RSN, our first ever RSCRA race, and we're very happy to be covering it for you guys.
Xander running wide on his roof. That's not good. Ooh, caution is out.
Yeah, that's got to be a caution for sure. Now in first place is going to be Trix again. Let's take a look here at Trix.
Xander flipped on his roof. So caution's back out, so they will go pacing again once again.
Yep. That is. Seen a lot of wreckages in this race. Is there always as many wreckages, or is it just because of an interesting track?
I think it's mostly interesting the track, because normally with NASCAR you do ovals, so there's not many road courses on calendar, so there's a lot of weird angles with like the walls and stuff, so it's a lot different. So there's plenty of opportunities where you can hit the wall and then bounce back onto the track and hit into the cars and be flipped on your roof, what just happened here.
Yeah. So we just got a question again from Raz, who asked, again, is there times where you go faster and slower, essentially, because it looks like sometimes they're going really fast, sometimes they're going slower, and essentially that's because of the caution flag that's out right now, they're going slower, because of the wreckage that just happened. Yeah.
Caution, that's the yellow, so caution is like an incident on the track has happened, so they go under the pace car, which is the car that has lights.
Yep.
So they go pacing. So that way they group up the field, and that way with an incident happens, so they group up the field, and then they can go green, which is like when they're racing and stuff.
Which is why we'll say go 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 when you see it there. It's like essentially saying
so
go.
Green means we are racing.
Kind of like traffic lights. It's yellow is caution,
kind of like
green
traffic
means
lights,
go,
and then the red flag that means stop.
Means stop just entirely. So yes. The heck is going on, bro?
And I completely understand if you guys have questions. This is the first time you've streamed it.
Yes,
so you guys are new to this.
Yep,
so
of course, and we appreciate the questions coming through, because that means you guys are interested, and we like people being interested. We like that.
Yeah. So hopefully we should be able to do more streams with you.
Absolutely, that would be a lot of fun. And if you want to ever come on, you're more than welcome to for any of these RSCRA streams, because I'm not sure how versed I will ever be in racing. I'm not the best with it for sure, and there's a lot of rules to cover. There was a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, so Raz has asked, so they make it caution so other cars can catch up to the front? Yes. So if you're about if you're like 5 seconds behind during a caution, you'd be able to catch back up. So everyone would be back even and together with the time. But as soon as you go green, you would like separate and stuff. So.
So. There might be. I thought that maybe for a second there was another type of wreckage, but nope.
Yeah.
That to be pretty good. As now Sky has taken the lead, so we'll take a look here at Sky. It's been a lot of the same people in the lead. It's been mostly Trix and Sky. Would you agree?
Yeah. They were the favorite to win this race. Yep. So they're living up to expectations. They're the best drivers.
Yeah,
not only in the Xfinity series, but in the entirety of RSCRA. They're some of the best drivers. So it's mainly been dominated by them. So. Yeah.
I got your DM, Joe. Not tonight, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to keep it to just us two for commentating for tonight, but I do appreciate the support coming through from the channel, and we do appreciate it.
Correct. And the 21 Trix, he's fallen all the way to the back again.
Wow. Yep, that is. He's having a couple issues. He's just having a couple issues on some of these turns.
Yeah, Chris on his roof, Chris in the 53 on his roof, but we're going to stay green because he flipped immediately. back over. I don't think he went on his roof, but Rex, he's been
And now I guess you could say, and I made this joke earlier. Well, not intentionally. This time I'm going to make it intentionally. The fill-in, Phil, is in second place now for the fill-in for Terry.
Yeah, Rex is going to catch back up. Rex is a good driver. It's just some of these turns he's not the best on, as you can see just there.
Interesting thing. How's it going, Notice? Good to see you, bud. Apologize if I'm not quite able to respond to the chat quite as much.
Oh, that's Rex on his roof.
Oh, that is not good. Another caution comes out here at the 21st lap. We're almost around halfway through the race. A little over halfway through the race, I guess, right? Math?
Yes.
Math, not my specialty.
So we're back under caution. So the pack will pace back up again.
Yep.
And we'll go green probably in the next lap. So after this lap.
Thank you for follow, Liz. I hope I pronounced that right. But welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy today's race. We have to say today's race instead of today's game. It's not really a game.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
So of course, Phil in second place there. They're now in the 22nd lap. Leader is Sky. Phil in second. Xander in third. Of course, the number 3 is Terry, also known as Phil.
Which is driven by
today.
Phil.
Yeah, I was going to say also known as Phil for today, who's filling. Again, no pun intended. So Duke, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed today's game. Can we be friends on Roblox? Maybe. I might be
and
full of
Rex
friends.
flips on his roof again.
Oh my goodness, we are having so many wreckages today. I that's just because it's such a tough track.
Normally we don't have this many wrecks, but since it's a road course, there are a lot of, like I've said, there are a lot of weird angles that you can. A lot of
weird angles and turns that you're not used to having.
Yeah, that you can get your car, and normally the races are pretty clean.
Yep.
Depending on the series, Marco, but yeah, they're pretty good.
For sure.
So, the pits will be open this time by. So we'll have to see if there'll be some pit stops. See with people getting tires and gas. I have to see that. If they will do that.
So we're at the 22nd lap, coming up on the 23rd here in just a moment. As Phil, of course, who would you say, right now, how many cars get cut off this race? Is it 2 cars at the end?
Just one.
Just one? And who does it look like is going to do you think is going to get cut off based off the points?
So
and the
currently,
right now
with the order that.
Because he's in 6th.
Yeah, so currently right now, the 21 has, I think, 2 points. See, DNF'd last race, did not finish.
Oh,
so
man.
he desperately needs a really good performance as he's staying out this time
and he is in 6th, so that is tough.
Yeah, so now he's going to be in first place.
He is going to be in first now, but a bit risky.
As the rest of the field comes in the pit.
Yep, it's a bit risky to go onto the booth there, pit there, I should say, and obviously... Not going into the pit, of course, is gonna. I mean, he's already had issues with control, and now if his control really gets off, that's gonna be tough for him.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, he's already had issues with the control. A verbal warning to number 53. Now, the number 53 is, of course, Chris. Okay. Yeah. He's the one who I messed up writing. He's the one who I messed up writing the number on my note sheet.
Yeah.
So.
Piper, yeah. You're right, Rex equals Rex.
Yes, sir. He has had a lot of them. And now already caught up to the number 21 is the number 7 and a couple others in the pack.
With pit stops?
Yep.
So, not sure, but
he needed that little catch-up there, I guess you could say.
Yes. But also one person to look out for is the 97, who is normally K-Boss, but it's driven by Peter. He's Peter Lucas. So he's not been driving well today. And this is the second time he's had a sub in these 2 races. So he gets points. He's going to have points deducted because you can only have a sub one sub per round, which is 2 races. So as they're choosing this time, I think so. Yeah, they'll choose the outside. Some of the cars will choose the out. Most of the cars choose the inside. But I think one person, I think the 2 people to look out for with being eliminated is Rex in the 21 and K-Boss, or driven by Lucas in the 97.
For sure, those are going to be the 2 that you're going to want to look out for. Those are the 2 bottom ones coming into today in terms of the points. And of course, K-Boss right now is apparently, what place was he in? That is...
K-Boss is Lucas is currently last,
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Lucas? Okay, that's Lucas. Okay.
so we'll have to see.
So that's a tough situation to be in. And right now, I mean, you gotta like where you're at. If you're... Oh, well, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say, if you gotta like where you're at, maybe a bit of your tricks, because you have, of course, the, you're in a good position there in third, but now you might fall all the way back to 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Math. Have to count sometimes. It's actually sad.
Yeah.
As a lot of just a lot of tough turns here in this course, and you can tell as right turns,
That's
left
Phil.
turns, everything.
Yeah.
Just having
So
issues with it.
Phil in the 3 is going to try to pass Xander in the 56. We'll have to see if he'll try to send on the inside. No, he won't. But we'll have to see. Cause Phil has some good pace in that 3 car, so we'll have to see as he dives to the inside of Xander. Chris and Xander going slow. Phil gets by. Rex went on the block.
All right.
So
Trick's still in first place, 25th lap. Around. Well, how many did they go? Well, now it's kind of coming up here. Sky, and now Sky's currently the leader per se at the latest poll, but that's going to change quickly.
So Sky's, I think,
Yeah.
4th.
Yeah.
He's third place.
I meant according to the board, but that's why I said next.
The board is updated once per lap.
Yeah, that's why I was about
when
to
you
say.
cross the start finish line, that's what it go. 2 wide with Xander and Phil. Xander has the inside, but here comes Phil. Also on the inside, Xander hitting the wall, I think. Yeah, he does. That's going to hurt him all the way to the back.
25th lap, of course. Coming up to the ending here in just a minute there. I'm the second streamer that you ever watched on Twitch. Well, appreciate that, Clayton. We do appreciate that, and the support means a lot. If you guys want to follow the channel, of course, it does mean a lot to help us out. As you're watching, of course, the RSCRA on RSN, !RSCRA, for more info on the league. I just want to thank people coming through from other row sport communities, as we kind of have been shouting this out a bit. So we do appreciate the people coming through, particularly the OFL communities where we shouted out the most. We do appreciate those people coming through. For today's race, of course, it's been a phenomenal race. As now the number 21 here in, I believe, second place, as of course that looks to be above him, is in the... Is that the Twix car?
Twix in the 3, yeah, Twix.
Let's actually review him.
So mainly, most of these... So there are... most of the drivers, these are custom schemes. So the main person that makes them is Bloxer, because he's really good at making schemes. But, for example, Rex in that 21, he made that car himself. So you can make you can make that car, you can make your own car, or you can have someone else make it. And you can have any other sponsors as long as it gets accepted by Roblox.
Of course.
But you can...
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so you can have like any other sponsor. Cause me in the Cup Series, I had a T-Mobile car, which I made myself, and a I forgot, T-Mobile, Krispy Kreme, Chick-fil-A cars. So.
Like I said earlier, we might need an RSN car. We might need to sponsor a racer.
RSN car, yeah.
We might need to sponsor someone.
Rex going along. One.
So we'll see how that goes. Someone call me. Let me chill. That's been quite the race here. 27th lap currently. Check one thing real quick. Do you have anything, any interesting analysis so far that you've really seen coming up here towards the end of this race? Of course.
I'm near past the halfway point. I'm still not sure on who's going to win it, because people like Rex, he's been at the front, but he's also been in the back, so it can change most of the time. It changes, so you don't really know who's going to win.
And someone just said in the chat, Piper just said, he can't seem to get one turn down.
Turn 1 down, yeah.
Yep.
Just turn 1.
Yep.
You got Sky trying
That's been the issue.
He's probably going to stand on the inside and going in turn 1, that downhill turn that Rex always has troubles with.
We haven't seen a caution here in a while, which is good. Knock on wood, of course.
Oh, there goes Rex. Passing Phil.
Pass there. And
for the lead.
He needed to pass him there, because I think a first place finish would be huge for him, of course.
Oh, that's
Ooh!
Phil hard into
Oh,
the wall.
Phil! Oh, no!
And he's flipped onto his roof, and caution's
Yeah,
out.
I shouldn't have said it. I
Yeah,
shouldn't have
you
said
speak of the devil.
I
I
shouldn't have
probably
said
should have
it.
thought
I
you
shouldn't
should
have said
not
it.
have said it.
Oh, man. And the old
As
announcer
soon as you
Jinx.
said there hasn't been any
Oh, and
trouble
now
on his
Trix
roof.
goes tumbling over. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hard into the wall. Let's
Hard in the
Rex.
wall. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah. So that's devastating for Rex.
Actually, we should have a replay system. I could low-key replay that if they want me to.
Yeah.
that wreck.
We'll have to see if we can get a replay system. I'm not sure how it would work though, but we'll have to see.
On streams, you can definitely do them, but I also don't want to cut away from the live action either. So
yeah,
I should. Yep, and you could say right there he was Rex again. Let me chill. Thank you,
yeah.
chat.
So Lucas, new leader.
Yep. Wow, coming all the way from behind. He was way in the back of the pack, and now here at the caution, the 29th lap is in a good spot. A really good spot right now for that.
So if we want to look, so currently at the fastest lap we have Rex at the 107.813. So Rex currently has the fastest lap out of everyone. So which is interesting.
Yeah. All right, coming up on the 30th lap. We're almost. I mean, we're coming up to the home stretch of this at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to come down to the last couple of minutes, which you always expect it to.
The pits will be open here.
It's open? Ooh, okay.
Let's see if some pit stops will happen.
We'll see what people do here. So, reminder, folks, if you've not yet followed the channel, we appreciate you guys could do so. Oh, hey, how's it going, Bill Raz? This is, of course, this is essentially Row NASCAR. It's RSCRA if you guys are interested in checking out more of it. Exclamation mark RSCRA, of course. So we want to really give, again, a big shout out to the people coming through from the RSCRA community and other communities that we've posted this stream to. And, of course, it's been a great race so far. Of course, if you want to give any more info while we're just finishing up the caution here in the pits, people are about to be going into, any info that you would want to say to newcomers who might be tuning in for this events for the first time?
Well, certainly welcome, because I know most of the people here haven't heard of us.
Yes.
I think almost everyone here hasn't heard of us. But so we're in Row NASCAR League. So if you like watching NASCAR and you play Roblox, perfect spot for you.
Yep.
Perfect place for you. So we host races on the weekends. So once you get in, you have to do a verification. Using BloxLink, Roblox bot. Like you've probably heard of it, and then you have to do an application. That way, we don't have like any trolls and stuff who want to do that. And then you do tryout, and then if you pass that, you'd be racing. So, and even if you don't want to race, you can do stuff like media officer, like commentating and stuff. So
Absolutely.
It's a fun league, so
Absolutely.
enjoy.
I'm enjoying it, and I have no
Yeah.
interest in racing in real life for the most part. But this is actually pretty fun to watch. So can't
So
complain.
Chris, I'm not sure what he's doing, but
Number 53, yeah, he is. I think I sent him to the back of the pack there.
yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Yep.
Or Rex in the back of the pack. So he's been all over from the front to the back, to the back. So it's been interesting.
Yep. Do you have to be on a PC, they're asking, to join this?
No. So I think some people, you can join on your PC, but you can also join on your phone if you're using a controller. So, or on Xbox. So, yeah, you have to be on Discord though, because that's where team communications are. So, yeah.
All right.
You can be on mobile. It'd be nice if you have a controller, like a PS4 or Xbox controller, to use. But I think you could probably be able to use mobile, as we are about to go green.
Yep, and we are now green here at the 31st lap. 10 laps to go here. This is crunch time. I guess I can say that for this now.
3 wide behind. So Rex has made the jump. I think he's in second place now. So Lucas is going slow.
Also, if you guys... Oh, sorry, I was going to say real quick. If you guys get any good clips from this, make sure you guys send them to me in DMs or whatever. My tag, if you type an exclamation mark tag, you can send them to me on DMs on Discord. I want to post some good clips from this to my TikTok, as this has been very exciting so far.
So now in the 3 car is Terry, who's the original driver. So I wonder if they did a change or something and Sky gets past him in that horseshoe turn. But, and the carousel, I mean. But, so Terry now driving the 3. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, this has been a really, really interesting race. Let's watch Xander here for just a second. As Xander has went from the front to the back again.
He's in second now.
Well, he's in second now, but... So... Oh, 3 of 3. Oh,
Lucas.
That is Lucas. Ooh,
That's Lucas in the 97, so he's probably going to have to do a drive-through. He has to drive through. Yeah, he's going to have to do a drive-through. Where he drive through the pits.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
So he can't pit. So that's not good for him, because he's going to lose a bunch of time. Yep. So we'll have to see if he's going to be lapped here.
Yeah, that is tough there. And he was in the warning trouble, of course, early on in the race, and of course it's come back to bite him here, as I said it might. You know, of course, only 9 laps to go, and that is not the time you want to get a penalty like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like any sport, penalties will kill you.
Yeah.
So, do you have any predictions, per se, for the final, well, I guess 8 laps now, as we're about to go into the final 8, right?
I don't know, but if I had to choose, I'd choose Sky. Because Rex, he's been at the back plenty of times, and he's been at the front like he is now. But I think Sky is gonna get the win.
For sure.
What are your thoughts?
It's so tough to say, especially being an outsider. I don't have the most knowledge on this, but I guess I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go Rex. I know he's been at the front the most, I think, but he's also been at kind of the back a lot. I think he's gonna pull out the upset here and really make a huge splash here to stay in. He needs it more than anyone else here tonight, so of course I think he'll come through for himself.
So, what are your guys' predictions on winning?
Yeah, if you guys want to,
if you want to put them on your chat in the chat,
I could even open up a channel points prediction. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Who do you think's going to win for today?
Actually, nah. We won't do a channel points prediction. Just put it in the chat, just because that's a lot of cars to put in. Oh my gosh, my dog. I hope you can't hear him in the back. I do apologize if you can hear my dog in the back there. He is a puppy, so he is very loud. But Tricks, again, that first turn appears to just be giving them some issues. Right there, not as much as previous times, but still just a little bit on that one. 7 laps to go. You guys think Rex is going to win in the chat so far, so see what happens, of course. So Rex has had the lead most of the race, but of course coming right up behind him right now is Xander. And those are the 2 right at the bottom of the elimination, right?
No, that is Rex and Lucas.
Lucas, okay. Xander and Lucas, I've gotten them kind of mixed up a bit, so I do apologize for those of you at home. But Lucas right now, it looks like he's going to definitely be the one calling it a season, I think, right? Just based off the position that he's in. But Xander would not be the one that you guys would have expected, I don't think. Because most of the race he's just kind of been in the middle, just chilling. But I mean,
he's been there, he's
just been. It's his world, and I don't know. We're just living in it, I guess. Let me chill. As Trick's still in the lead here, but it is a close race there. And another bad turn on that turn. It looks like maybe just a bit hit the wall, slows him up. And now, he's about to pass him, it looks like. So Xander.
Here goes Xander.
Yep.
Outside.
So
That's
Xander
on the outside.
Takes a huge, big lead there for the, of course, final 6 laps of the race here. go. I'm actually like a little behind the scenes. I am a little stressed right now because apparently the Patriots are playing, and I'm a huge Patriots fan. So like that is
Oh
actually
god, I'm
like
a Bills fan. I do not like you now.
okay. Sorry about that, man. My neighbor's a Bills fan, so
Okay, good.
yeah,
Yeah, they're playing the Cowboys, so
yeah
what do you expect?
that is bad. They're in overtime right now.
Oh, Xander running. Oh, they're in overtime. Xander
Yeah.
ran wide there, so Rex caught back up. Oh,
Ooh,
hit the wall.
wall hit
What
there.
the? Oh, Xander's slowing.
Xander
Rex taking the
now.
lead now.
Yep. So Rex takes back the lead. Ooh, but coming right up behind very quickly. He kind of slowed up on the turn, maybe a bit pointed over cautious just due to the way it's gone so far on that turn, do you think?
Here comes Xander. Xander's going to try to do something in the bus stop. It's Kane. So we'll have to see if we'll try to pass him there, or at least in the carousel. So this is going to be a close battle to the finish.
Mm-hmm. This is. It looks like it's going to be between Xander, Sky, and Trix.
Xander running wide there. That's going to hurt him out. That's going to hurt him.
Yep. And he might actually get caught from behind there. You can kind of see there behind him. 36th lap. We'll see who gets that checkered flag at the end, of course. But, of course, around 4 laps to go here by the end.
5 to go. Coming to 4 to go, yeah.
Yeah, so do stick around, of course, after the race. We're going to raid someone. We'll see what is live, but we will see who we're going to raid as a Twitch streamer. There actually might be an OFL game on, which I might pay them a raid. We'll see how it's going to go there. But, of course, not much time left in this race. It is down to the final 4 laps. Of course, 7:45 p.m.
Caution.
Eastern Standard
Caution's
Time.
out.
And another ooh, that is not a good time for a caution in terms
Who
of
is that for?
you had the lead, of course. I'm not sure who did it.
I think
Xander's
it's
on
Guy.
the wall.
Or,
They're saying
I'm not
Xander.
sure.
I think they're saying
Oh,
Xander.
it's Xander.
Yep, they're saying Xander.
That's
Ooh,
Xander.
that is not where you want to be at for Xander.
That's not good.
C is. Yep. Caution called.
The caution's out. Yeah.
He is
So
all the way back
he
to
was all the way at the he was all the way at the last turn there. So
yeah. All right.
this is going to be. I think this is going to be this is a crucial caution to see if there's going to be pit stops where if you pit you'll have to see because there's.
Oh, he almost crashed there. He kind of came hard into that wall, but able to recover there is Rex, of course, as he kind of came hard in that wall with 3 laps to go, and the caution back out.
Caution's still out. Yeah.
Yep. So still out here. Oh my goodness.
This is going to be an interesting one.
This is going to be tough here. And they're saying that Rex, it's usually the issues that he's had is off the cautions. And that I would agree
on the
with
restart,
that.
yeah.
On the restart, and that is just not where he wants to be at right now, of course. And he, of course, has to wait for that pacing car, so he will.
Oh, Xander getting stuck again. He hit the wall again, so it's not good for him.
That was the worst timing for a caution if you are Trix. Oh my goodness, he got walloped in the back of the bumper there. Let me chill. As it is Trix, and they're probably going to send him to the back of the pack there. The number 53 car, right? 53? Yeah. Who do you think is going to get eliminated here? It looks like it is going to be...
I think currently on the standings, I'm not sure. Currently, if that's... Hang on, let me do some quick math. I'll have to
Crunch
see.
the numbers. Let me chill.
Crunch the numbers, yeah. I'll have to see. My Discord is frozen. But, I think, depending on...
Go to the pits here.
So pits will be open, yeah.
Or 2 laps to go now, right?
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
Now will be 2 laps to go once you cross that line, and they do. The pits are open. Most cars are going in.
It's the 5, that'd be 10. Yeah,
right,
so currently right now, it would be Peter, or Luca, it would be K-Boss getting eliminated in the 97.
So how did the
which
pit?
is driven by
So
Lucas.
while they're in the pits here, I guess, while there's only 2 laps left, how do the pit stops work? Is it just automatic if you drive in? Like,
It's automatic,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So you go. So once you drive into your pit stall, Xander getting caught up there. So once you go into your pit stall, I'll do it automatically, and you can choose the option if you want to do tires, change your tires, or if you want to do 2 cans, 1 can, or half a can of fuel.
Yeah.
So I think some people have. I think I've seen fuel stops. So it's automatic, and then they usually last if you go 2 cans and tires
Mhm.
around 13 seconds. So it's pretty interesting mechanic.
Yeah. All right. So this is gonna really come down to this end of this race, of course. 2 laps to go, around a lap and a half at this point, actually. Maybe even less than that. And of course, caution flag back out. So, the caution flag out now with 2 laps to go, or around 1 per se. So going to be coming up on this last lap. We're going to get the replay ready for the finish. So you guys are going to want to miss that finish here. And do stick around
Well, they
after
are
the stream. We're going to
choosing.
raid someone.
So we're gonna have green, white, checkered here.
All right, green light checkered.
So it'll be 1 lap of green flag, 1 light. Wait. Yeah, 1 lap of green flag, 1 light, the final lap, which will be the white flag and the checkered flag. So
All right.
it'll be interesting. So
So
we're about to go green.
So is it going to be? Are they extending the race by a couple laps? Then is that what you're saying?
No, we're gonna say. So now it's green. So next lap will be the last lap. So
Let's see.
it'll be interesting. Rex running wide. That's gonna hurt him a lot.
Yep.
But Rex needs to pray that Lucas in that 97 does poorly,
Yep.
which it looks like he is.
Yep. Ooh.
But Xander,
A little bit of bumping
I
back
wonder
and forth
I
there.
wonder if Rex will be penalized for that.
See what
I'm
happens.
not sure, but we'll have to see.
Of course, this is really going to be an intense lap here. So this is the second to last lap now.
Yeah, second penultimate lap. Yeah,
Okay,
Xander
yep.
giving Terry a bump.
All
But
right. Rex now is, of course, in first place. Appears to be Sky right
That's
now.
that
Yeah,
guy, yeah.
It's
Oh, Kate! Oh, that's Lucas! He's on his roof!
Ooh,
That
Lucas on his
caution?
roof, and that is the worst case scenario for Lucas, facing elimination, knowing that might have been the season for him.
I think he left.
He left the
I
game.
think he...
Oh,
Yeah.
he rage quit. You hate to see it here, as that might be his season, and he knows it, and he's not happy.
Oh, he's already been out of the playoffs, so...
Yep.
Coming to the white, I think that'll be a DNF for him.
Yep.
For
DNF.
Lucas.
So, that should...
So...
But we'll see who finishes with first place in this race here. Last lap
So
now.
that means
Checkered
that
flag out.
K-Boss...
Or white flag out.
That means that K-Boss will be out
Of course.
of the playoffs. So
Yep.
Rex is good. He's fine. He's challenging Sky for the win
Yep.
here.
Now he just is trying to go there.
Keep
For
in
the
mind
ending.
that there's been some drama with Sky and Rex. They're both on Team Penske. So as Rex has the outside, so what's going to happen? But there's been some drama with Rex and Sky, so we'll have to see if Rex might turn him for the win as he forces them into the wall.
Ooh, here we go.
Here
Last
comes
couple of
Chris.
things here. No warning called from our referee, Wildebeest, and now in third place. So
I think Sky is going to get it.
I think
but
it
here
does look
comes
like
Chris.
Sky's gonna get it. Oh man, this is gonna
Chris
be close.
is going to try one last time.
Oh man, it's gonna be between Sky and Chris. Let's get the replay
Oh, but
ready.
here comes Rex, holding up him.
And who's gonna take it is going to be.
Caution's out. So I think that's.
So if a caution's out, it is
I
going to be.
think that's going to be it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it.
We didn't
so
get,
I think
we didn't get the
Sky's
replay
got
then
it.
because of everything that happened there. That was crazy at the end there, but it is going to be Chris with the win, right, Chris?
I'm not sure. I wonder if they're going to.
You can see there the replay of the wreck that happened right before the finish line. As we'll see what happens. They're going to be talking about it as officials. Let me DM Sharky and just see what he wants me to do for the streaming end. If they want me to stick around here and get everything going. So we'll see what happens. As that was a crazy finish. All right, so what are we going to do? Or is everything determined?
So when the caution, so it's a race back. Since it was a white flag, it was a race back. So it's under review. So we'll have to see. But
So do you want me to stick around on live? Or?
If you could, cause I think Alex might want the footage. So if you want to end it, maybe we'll have to see.
Okay. I unfortunately did not get the leader of the pack there at the end because I was trying to switch over to Chris's car, but I couldn't quite do it in time. So I do apologize for that. It was on Sky. I have the replay up of where Sky was at the wreckage there, but we'll see what happens.
So, that's it. So I think unofficially Sky gets it, but I'm not sure. Unofficially Chris might get it. I'm not sure.
It's gonna be tough there. So do stick around. I guess we're gonna raid someone. Let me know if he calls it off, and we'll see how everything goes here. But what a race there, and that's gonna be quite a controversial finish, which is always interesting to see. Gets people talking at least. As here we go. Just a moment, folks. We are going to raid. I think this is going to be where we want to raid. Just let me check one thing, folks, here. Right,
so if you could do this, if you could end the stream, and then that way after...
I'm about to in just a second here.
Yeah, if you could end the stream, and then that way immediately... So it saves to your, past streams, correct?
Yes, it should. I don't know... Again, I didn't get a good view of the finish line.
Okay, I think he just wants with the,
Of the wreckage?
The wreck, yeah, I think.
Which I got a perfect view of that, so that should be fun. We're going to raid someone, so this will end the race here. So we'll get the review, folks. I do apologize that we're not going to get the conclusion here, but we're going to raid someone. It's streaming some row football. Good friend of mine, his name is Kenny, so say King of Light, raid, RSN raid, etc., and have a great night, folks. Peace out, and thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We really enjoyed doing this, and hopefully we'll get some more row racing in the future. Have a great night, folks, and peace.